News from the Alice Independent School District, where they have raised their teacher salaries in order to hopefully increase staffing. Alice ISD is just one of several school districts across the state having a hard time hiring teachers. However, district leaders say that they have been working over the past few years to pay their teachers more. Now, before, starting pay was roughly $39,000 for the first-year teachers. Now the starting pay is $50,000. Their goal is to have enough staff to get students the one-on-one teaching they deserve.
We have probably about 15 positions that we're still trying to fill. We have about 320 total teachers in the district, and we have 4,800 kids, so we're a pretty good sized district.
Now, those 15 open positions mentioned are ready to be filled immediately. You'll find everything you need to know on the Alice ISD website.